Hi y'all, and welcome to my cottage kitchen. If this is your first time visiting, I'm Alisha and I make homemaking videos, and today it's all about homemaking in the cottage kitchen. Some chores just go without saying and need to be done every day. So I've been working on trying to make a routine of sweeping the kitchen every morning. After I put away the dishes from the night before, I'll give everything a good wipe down. Today I'm working on a new little area for my spices. Sean ordered me these wooden lids that fit on mason jars. It's regular mouth, and they have a silicone backing that comes off so it's easy to wash. Another thing I love about these lids is the silicone keeps the wood from touching the spices and the herbs. For the longest time, I have been trying to figure out a cute way to put my spices over by the stove. Months ago, I bought a box of half-pint jars, and I had an idea to just use some plastic screw-on lids, but Sean found these. They just pop in and out, which makes it super easy. I couldn't figure out the shelf thing because I don't have a lot of counter space, and we were out thrifting the other day, well, a few weeks ago, and I found the perfect solution, I think, to create a cute area for my spices. So here it is. I found this old drawer. I like the richness of the wood color. So Sean has already cleaned it once for me, but I'm just, for good measure, I'm gonna give it another little wipe down. I picked up this little glass knob from Hobby Lobby the other day. I think the knob looks old and it's pretty, and I think it will pair beautifully with the drawer. Now, I'm not going to utilize all of the space today. I'm going to reserve some room for when I harvest herbs from the garden and dry them. So later this will have more filled jars up here. Today I'm just putting the herbs and spices up here that I use the most. I don't know about you, but I just love to create new organization and new organizing systems in different pockets of the home. It just makes everything feel so fresh. As for the rest of the herbs on this little tray, I'm going to just store them in the teal pantry here in the kitchen. Now I'm putting on some chicken bone broth in the crock pot. I'll let it go for 12 hours. We have a leftover chicken carcass from a few days ago, and I'll put some in the fridge and some will go in the freezer. Eventually I'll be canning some, but I am working on getting a new pressure canner. I also enjoy just sitting down and drinking a cup of bone broth. My kids don't necessarily like that, but it's really good if you're kind of feeling like you might be catching something. Does anyone else just like sitting down and drinking a cup of bone broth? I'm just going to make sure all of the ingredients are covered with water and set it on low for 12 hours and it'll be good to go. Now I'm going to feed my sourdough starter. I'm using spelt flour. I've enjoyed learning about sourdough and making bread. If you're like me and need help in the sourdough area, I would highly recommend Mary over at the Rose Homestead. She is so down to earth and a really good teacher. She makes it very uncomplicated. I will link her channel in the description if anyone wants to go check her out. I'm just going to use this ponytail holder to mark the starter so I can see how much it grows. I drink coffee sometimes, not very often, but today I really wanted a cup of coffee, so Sean and I are going to enjoy a cup together. One of the things I never think of doing until I go to use it is oiling the cutting boards. They are so dry, and every time I think about it, I'm in the middle of getting a meal ready. But today is different, and I'm going to go ahead and oil this much needed cutting board. I'm just going to use some coconut oil. If you use something that you really like, please let me know. This is just something I have on hand. Thank you so much for watching Cottage Time today. If you enjoyed it, I ask you to please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great week. Please say hi in the comments, and I'll talk to you later.